How you doing? This is Coach D. Durrell Spears. Happy to be here once again with each and every one of you. Happy to be here to have a discussion, stimulating conversation for the ladies and the gentlemen. So, we're going to talk about dating single black fathers. Not only single black fathers, but fathers who seem to have kids by multiple women. You see, there is a tendency in this society to magnify the single black mother, particularly if she has multiple fathers for multiple children. But let's face it, there are also men who have multiple baby mothers. And there are situations, particularly in some spaces, that love to magnify Pookie and Ray Rays who got 10, 15, 20 or more children. And black women are still having sex and being with these women. But as a woman, if you're seriously open to dating a guy who has children, whether it was in a marriage, whether it was in long-term relationships, or a man with multiple marriages, multiple children, we want to really look at, are you willing to take that step to be a stepmother? Are you willing to be able to treat your children or treat his children just like you treat your own children? Are your children going to get along with his children? Are you going to be able to have that maternal instinct for his children? Tell his children, teach his children the correct way of doing things, correcting them. One thing that's not discussed is the ability or what powers are given to you in parenting other people's children. Is he going to allow you to be the mother that you have always been for your own children? Same thing for him. Are you going to be allowed to discipline in some ways or another? What is your communication with the mothers or the mother of the children? Is it going to be cordial? Is it going to be catfighting? As women, I know you're going to think about the level of resources that he may have to take care of the complete family. Does this man have the resources to take care of your children? Of course, his children and yours also. And then also, you're using your resources to also, within that household, take care of all the children together. You see, when you're looking at people over the age, once you start dating and you're over the age of 25, you're going to probably date people who already have children. So this is undeniable. This is unavoidable. You're going to possibly date people who already have children. Most people between 25 and 35, either been married once or they have at least one child. So the occurrence will happen if you're dating, really, really dating. You're not going to find a lot of people who are your age with no children, particularly if you don't have any children. Now, I do understand that due to technological advances, people are meeting less. People are having less children. But that doesn't mean that you won't meet someone who does have children. Are you willing to accept a man who has multiple children by multiple women and you're dealing with multiple personalities? Are you willing to deal with the fact that these kids may be disrespectful? How are you going to handle that? How are you going to deal with the fact that his ability to show you all the attention you want may be spread among his children? And attention is very important to a lot of women. How are you going to deal with the baby mothers that still want to be with him and are available sexually to him, particularly those that still want him and they don't like you? These are questions to ask yourself. These are questions to look at. These are questions to process whether or not this is really what I want. But what I can say, if you are a single black mother with children, your best bet is probably dating a guy that has one or more children. Again, you can have a threshold. Also, if you got 2 kids, I'm probably don't want to date a guy that has more than 2 children or whatever. You have the right to create the limitations just like anybody else. But you can't expect you having 2 children or more, or even 1 child, and expect that a person with 0 children are going to be as open to date you. And in this dating market, there's so many things that people unrealistically want without necessarily vetting or understanding the likelihood of those things occurring for you. Most probably not. We also got to look at the age of the children, whether they're younger children, teenagers, or they're adults or getting ready to become adults. That also has a factor. So there's a lot of things to process with that. And so, ladies, I know you want a lot, and I know that you don't want to, what they say per se, lower your expectations. However, I'm not asking that. I'm asking you to be realistic, because sometimes you want so much, but everything you want, you're probably not going to get most of what you want. But there are men that are willing, that are able to fit your needs and some of those wants. And I think it would be important for you to look at what is more realistic for me. Yes, I got 100 different things. I may need to look at the top 10 to 15 that are the most important, because things can always change for the better in a relationship, and also for the worse. But we hope the better. And so these are some of the issues that come about. These are some of the stressors that a lot of women become highly frustrated with, particularly if they really, really are into the guy and they have to deal with other things as it relates to his children and the mothers, one or more mothers, if that is the case. So please leave comments in the comment section. Please subscribe and share if you're new to the channel. This is Coach D, Darrell Spears. Have a great day.